about Holmes in that last round? There's the bell for round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter shot lands. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Can't score with that right uppercut. Incredible work rate. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Swing and a miss with that hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of very close rounds. Hold that thought. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Talk about Holmes in that last round. Here comes round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Good counter punch. Uppercut just missed. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Good defense blocking that right uppercut. He parries away the left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes. There's the bell to start round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
His stamina is off the charts. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Well, and Morrison did not handle that punch well. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. In a mild upset, we have a draw here.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Hope you've passed your scuba license exam. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first, Larry Holmes. 6'3" tall, weighed in at 226 pounds. Here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner...
What a pleasure to be in this unique... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. Jab slightly off target. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just misses with that uppercut. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? about Holmes in that last round. Here we go for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Threw the uppercut but did not score. Hook was off target. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. Oh, and he caught him clean. Hold that thought. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Down goes Larry Holmes. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
It's got to waste time.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Let's talk about Holmes. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Do you believe this? Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Dig into the body again. That uppercut can't get through. No rest for the weary. Looking to land the hook. Well done with that counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? And down goes Morrison. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.